To start off on a somber note, almost 6 months ago now, I was on the way out to my car to go out and shoot some things. My hands were very full with an assortment of materials, and to free up some arm real estate, I had placed my camera on top of my car to make the outside car to inside car transition slightly easier. Although this did work, I did unfortunately leave my camera on top of my car as I drove off. And I didn't realize I'd left it there until about halfway to my destination, and I turned around, but there were no signs of it ever existing. So I've been going months without a camera until recently I got a Canon 1DX Mark II used off eBay. Problem is I also lost my favorite lens of all time, which is the Canon 10 to 18mm for EFS cameras, which wouldn't fit my new camera anyways, until now. By putting that lens on a full frame camera, I'd be achieving a focal length that is not even available on the market, because most lenses with EF mounts only go to about 14mm at its best and cost like an arm and a fucking leg. So because my last 10 to 18 was most likely left shattered on the pavement, I bought a very cheap one off eBay that came with no lens cap, no cap for the bottom thing, just the lens. I didn't want to buy one of those EF to EFS lens converter things that are just way too chunky, way too ugly. Instead, I bought an actual EF mount off of some guy on eBay who just makes them himself, I guess. Which definitely became apparent when none of these screw holes on the mount lined up with the actual screw holes that were on the lens. I don't know if this was because they vary for different lens models or it was just bad manufacturing. Either way, I had to fix it somehow, and I was too impatient and too skeptical to order or find a new lens mount, so I just drilled holes myself. And by myself, I mean my very handy roommate. I was then finally able to screw all of them in. Well, actually, I only screwed in 2 of them because we fucked up the measurements on the other 2. But hey, I still see this as a win, and we can use that 10mm focal length to its absolute max. And look at that, this is not the full 10mm. Full 10mm looks something a little bit more like this, which you can use if you're into something like that, and I definitely will. But if I wanted to achieve a regular looking vlog style, who knows, I'd probably zoom it into just under 14mm.
Vlog style. If you're looking for more vlog style, this is where you go and get it. Look at this beautiful building. I love this city.
Which is funny because that is what I said was the minimum focal length that they make for full frame cameras, which I guess I know why now, but I still achieved that 14mm for under like $200. So that's pretty awesome on my part. So at the end of the day, I'm just glad to have my lens back, glad to have a camera, I guess, and yeah.